Before we start the fruit tier list, we need to lay down some ground rules. Number 1, you are not allowed to disagree with my opinion on any of the fruits in this video. If you go in the comments and you type something stupid like, actually, you're wrong about the idiot fruit. The idiot fruit is the best fruit anybody ever made. Then guess what? You're the idiot fruit and you're getting banned. Aww. And you're not allowed to comment on anything ever in the future. And the CEO of YouTube shows up at your house, takes you out back, and punches you in the face a few times. How do I know this? Because I did that once. Oh, and any of the ones that I don't recognize or I don't think I've ever had, I'm just going to be blind ranking them based on what they look like. This custard apple I'm seeing, you're going straight in the gross. Like, that does not look good. Bananas are classic. Bananas remind me of, like, tropical places. Like, you're sitting down on a beach. There's a nice ocean in front of you. There's a breeze coming through. And you're just munching on a banana. There's bananas growing from the trees all around you. Except, what happens in tropical places? Horrible storms, so bananas go in D tier. The thing about lemons is that lemons are pretty bad and nasty on their own. They're overly sour. They don't taste good at all. But you can take lemons and make something amazing out of them, like lemonade and more lemonade. I guess there's iced tea too, but like lemonade's better. So you know what? I'm gonna put lemons in C for that. Pomelo, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna do research. Apparently, it's a large citrus fruit, often considered the ancestor of the grapefruit. It has a thick rind and sweet, less acidic flesh compared to grapefruit. The one thing I have a problem with this AI summary is that earlier I said I would just be ranking them based on their name and how they look. Oh, and any of the ones that I don't recognize or I don't think I've ever had, I'm just gonna be blind ranking them. And this looks amazing, A tier. All right, here we go, watermelon. Watermelon is another classic. However, because of the ongoing beef between the watermelon and pineapple, I kind of don't really want to state my opinion on the watermelon yet. And I would talk about the beef between the two, but I don't think I'm qualified enough for that. It goes pretty deep. Pretty much everyone is siding with them 50-50. So for now, I think I'm just going to slot the watermelon right in the too controversial rank. Green and red apples. Oh, I'm going to come back to those. I don't really know. Oranges are tricky. Oranges are conflicting. You can make orange juice, which is usually good. You can make orange punch, which is better than orange juice. And then you also got the orange artificial flavor. Literally, we made an artificial orange flavor that's better than oranges. But oranges out as a base, they're not that bad. Honestly, oranges, you're going in B tier. Partially because of the orange artificial flavor being so good. The dragon fruit looks crazy. Like, this looks like when you eat it, it's either going to be the best thing in the world or the worst thing you've ever put in your mouth in your entire life. When you eat most dragon fruits, they just taste like nothing. Instantly disappointed as soon as you bite into it. People might say something like, oh, you need to eat this specific variety of dragon fruit known as the Pope King Jebediah III's earwax. It tastes very good. But now, this tier list is representative of the median of every fruit. And the median of dragon fruit is D. If I didn't write that down, I would have totally forgotten it. The only experience I've ever had with guava is using the lava guava in Plants vs. Zombies 2, and it was a terrible plant, and it kind of sucked, so you're going in gross. Alright, pineapple. Now, because of the beef, you're just going to join the watermelon. I think I'm also ready to come back to the apples. They're basically the symbol for fruits everywhere. They're one of the most classic and recognizable ones, almost as recognizable as the classic white currant that everybody loves. You guys have to go in S tier. Oh, good thing I prepared for this. Strawberries. I got a ranking exactly for strawberries, right in between A and B. Cherries are gross, and they're terrible, and you cannot change my mind on that. Even if you disobey me, and you go in the comments, and you're right about cherries being good, you're getting the hammer. Oh, I hit my mic. But, like, if you heard the impact, that's basically what's going to happen to your head. Cherries, gross. Sour cherries, even worse. It's like the black licorice of cherries. Ground cherries, on the other hand. Eating one of these is like being in a tropical region on the sand, looking out into the ocean. These are growing off the trees. No, they're not. They're called ground cherries. That was a test. If you picked up on that, you're smart. If not, you're not. Ground cherries are definitely going in B tier. Probably in between the two grapes. That looks like a good spot. Blood orange. Again, This is like the dark chocolate of chocolate. This is like the black licorice of licorice. This is like the WizzDude to the WizzDude. You're going in gross. Blackberry, they lost to Apple in the cell phone war, so you guys are definitely also going in gross. Blackcurrant looks a lot like blackberries. You're going in gross. Blueberries, they look like blackberries, but they're blue. You're going in gross. Honeydew's also gross. I'm realizing that gross is getting very long, so I'm just gonna have to inflate the rest of these ranks with some random stuff. Alright, that's a little bit better. Sorry about that. Grapefruit, it really just wants to be a fruit that it's not. Like, grapes already exist. Why are we calling it the grapefruit? That just makes people confused. You're going in D tier for that. Jackfruit, why are we giving them names? Where's the John fruit? I think they were like running out of names when they made this for English, so they just gave it like a normal name. Jackfruit's going in D. Here we go. Pizza. This is a classic fruit. Everybody has had this before as well, and everybody loves it. It especially goes well with pineapple. But again, we won't be going super in depth with pineapple because of the ongoing beef between pineapple and watermelon. But pizza on its own, instant S tier in front of everything else. By the way, I forgot to mention, I did move Blackberry up here because I realized now that Apple is a terrible company and we should probably bring back some more competition. So Blackberry has moved up. Cupcakes, now we're talking. We're getting good fruits back to back. Cupcake, you're going in A tier right in front of the pizza. Now, once again, the beef will not be addressed between watermelon and pineapple. As for the rest of this stuff, I don't know. So I'm probably just going to end the video. Oh, hold on. Wait. This is critical breaking news. Apparently, fruits are no longer fruits. The fruits that we know and love are not being classified as fruits anymore. This means we're going to have to make some drastic changes to the tier list. Let's see which ones are not fruits anymore. No! So lemonade isn't a fruit juice anymore. That kind of sucks. Oh, no way. Not the strawberries too. Oh, no. Oh, oranges, limes. It's all the citruses. It's literally every citrus. So I've just finished reviewing the article, and we're going to make all the necessary changes. We're going to put all of those in the new not a fruit category. Oranges and lemons, and we saw limes, and we saw blackberry, pomegranates on there, honeydew's on there, the jackfruit's on there because it has a name, so it's technically a person and not a fruit. Custard apple's down there, even though it's the ugliest fruit in the world. And very surprisingly, I wasn't expecting this, they're actually also putting cupcake and pizza in the same category, so I'm gonna do that too, naturally. Anyways, with that out of the way, I think maybe we can rank everything else, but I'm running out of time, so I gotta go through these pretty quick. This is important. Watermelon and pineapple have finally stopped beefing, which means I can finally go back here. I can put these in their proper ranks. So, obviously, watermelon, not a fruit. Pineapple, you're going in gross. And beef is going in S tier. However, I have also received word that there is new beef between the cherries and the sour cherries. So we're going to fix that up too. And just put the beef right in between them because they are beefing. And wow, there's nothing left. And there's no new news articles. Guys, I think we're finally done the fruit tier list. I don't know how long the video's been, but for me, it's been at least 48 hours straight. Because this takes a lot of mental thinking. Also just figuring out what I need to say. Oh no, another news flash. What? S tier is the new gross tier? No! I thought we were finally done. I guess I'm just gonna have to move everything from here into the gross tier. That's it. The fruit tier list is done. Finally. After all this time. That took so long. Well, as I said before, don't tell me what your opinions are in the comments, because I'm always right. And this is the definitive world fruit tier list. Bye.